Who would have thought a bunch of simplistic songs, pop songs that have been through hours of post production and filters and auto tune could end up being so good? I left the cinema after watching K-pop Demon Hunters feeling energized, and that could be the entire review, but I will delve deeper for the purposes of stretching this into a 2 minute, 3 minute review. I think this was a example of why fiction doesn't need to necessarily be written by a genius or subtle in order to be profound, in order to reach you emotionally. It's the complete opposite of that. It is so loud in terms of sound and visuals, and it is very simplistic and basic, but that's kind of what life is sometimes. Our adolescence, our coming of age, childhood is about experiencing the same lessons as everyone else, but actually experiencing them. And because this was so immersive and you feel so connected to these characters straight away, you do feel like you are going through these very basic lessons. So I think this actually it qualifies as quite a good coming of age film with some very, very good lessons about being on the home stretch and having things be working out very well and having the formula cracked and seeing these distractions appear in this competition that makes you kind of lose focus and how you can lose other things in the wake of that. And so there were some very positive messages that emerged from this. And I think the idea of having some really poppy songs written around it felt like you were there for the journey, for the writing of those songs and for those moments appearing. Sometimes when, like, I don't know, like Taylor Swift, like pop stars, they have all these songs and you're not really privy to the writing process. You're not privy to the feelings that they felt that led to them writing that song. And this is the exact opposite, where you are completely along the ride with these characters, and therefore you actually kind of do feel those lyrics. And I mean, I just thought it was a really expert way of doing it. The thing I also haven't mentioned is that the people in charge of the sound design and the storyboarding and the visuals for this film are at the top of their field. Like, you can just tell. There's something about watching these frames, these visuals flit by in seconds. It's so satisfying because you know how many months have gone into making those moments perfect. It's like fine dining. Like, it takes hours to make and then it's gone in a second. And I was really noticing how much work went into making those little scenes perfect and those action sequences, and making sure there was like this perfect symmetry. But yeah, I mean, would recommend watching this in the cinema, but that's quite difficult. And also, it's on Netflix, and there's a cost of living crisis. So, watch this on Netflix with a good sound system.